Yeah, it was a curveball, all right. Bose Profeta Prime asks, regarding Bose, will any Bose be dropping from named when it launches? Yes. Will Bose be able to be crafted? Yes, though most likely not at the start of next season, but yes. Or will they only be available for the 3 drops? Yeah, so yeah. Thank you, Wolfgar. I appreciate that. It's definitely the tracks that I did, the music tracks, they want to keep and use those and incorporate those in various areas and do some plays on those and develop some themes related to those. But I've got to say, like, I often wondered, who would it have to be that I would feel really good about doing music for this game? And I have been nothing but impressed with everything that they've done. I think musically they're just doing a phenomenal job. So I couldn't be happier to have fully passed that baton over to those guys. Love it. Yeah, that bald head bug is getting to me. It's getting to me a little bit. Yeah, we will have a hide helmet option eventually. Yeah. I probably could kill some Gadai at this level. I can certainly come over here and take care of some of the skellies. That's just... Ooh. Come on, Endurance. I should have kited it. I should have continued exploiting and just kited it around. That's what I should have done. Oh, ran out. Yep. That's not good. That's not good. Oh boy. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right. Come on, I need to not be exhausted anymore. I am running out of real estate here. Oh, how nice. Okay. Okay, okay. Keep going. Oh no. Oh, at least. At least. Okay. I've actually got an old piece of music that I did that would have, I feel like would have gone perfectly with that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see. It's one of the very first pieces of music I ever did for Pantheon way, way, way back in the day. And it's called The Chase. If I even still have it. Hmm. It's so crazy to go back through and look at some of this stuff sometimes. And so much. Is this it? Hold on, my external hard drive is loading. Primus MMO says, good in-game music really pulls you in. I love turning my playlist off and just listening to Pantheon when I play it. Man, I love hearing that. That's awesome. Fizzled, I kid you not, you nailed it. That is absolutely what one of their abilities will be. And in fact, one of the abilities that will be using that same logic is the warning shot, which instead of being like a proximity based explosion, it's a shot that you can fire, wherever you click, and it'll hit that spot, and then whatever you had offensively targeted when you fired the shot, when that offensive target gets within a certain range of the warning shot, it'll emit a sound and also send you a chat message to let you know that the target is near. So it's kind of like a sentinel arrow in a way. Man, my external hard drive is like, it's like this old school, like it got it like probably 10 years ago or whatever, and it's massive, but it's actually like a USB 2, and so these WAV files, for whatever reason, I think it's probably dying too. It's just old, but it is churning. Oh, that was you making that sound. Goodness. See, look at the strength. The strength in those arms. Just, you can hold it, buddy. You can do it. Yeah, the string has been animated, but it hasn't been hooked up with the rig yet to animate in the hands of the player just yet. The animations are done, and the rig of the bow is done. I'm curious, actually. Do we have? Man, listen. If you can't open the file, I'm looking at it right up there. It's like flashing like crazy, like the light. If you can't open the file, just stop. It's okay. Okay. Let's see. That's not it. Sorry, I didn't give a warning there. Gosh, now I'm like determined to find this. Where is this? Here it is. Here's the chase. Little repetitive, but yeah, I think it sets a mood. It sets a mood. What are like weird, like old tracks? That's an oldie. I haven't heard that one in a while. That's a good one. I like that one too. I like that one too. Interstellar vibes, yeah. Well, it's funny because the inspiration for that particular piece of music was Mass Effect. There were some vibey tunes in Mass Effect that I loved that just kind of like subconsciously lived somewhere in my soul, and that's kind of where that some of that came from. Man, I'm starting to love some of these arrow shot sounds I'm hearing that I haven't heard yet since we've been in here. And I know it's not finished yet, so I think there's still a few things PBL's doing on the Ranger combat, so I'm excited to see where it lands. All right, let's see. So let's take a look. What else do we want to look at here? So we talked about momentum. And oh yeah, so just to kind of finish the whole spiel on momentum. So momentum is generated purely by dealing damage. You'll have some cooldowns, you'll have some of the tonics and things that you can make that will increase your momentum generation perhaps, or give you like a burst of momentum out of combat or whatever. But mainly dealing damage. And it's the same between melee and ranged. Every time you deal damage with an auto attack, either melee or ranged auto attack, you gain 8 momentum. Well, right now you gain like 1,000, but you're supposed to gain 8 momentum. And when you deal damage with a melee or ranged ability, you gain 16 momentum. You gain twice that. If you critically hit, then you gain double of whatever it is. So if you land a critical auto attack, you gain 16. If you land a critical ability, you gain 32. And the idea is that I want Rangers to very quickly be able to ramp up their momentum in a fight. I want them to be able to ramp up momentum very quickly in battle. And then it's more about maintaining your momentum throughout the rest of the fight, where you've got a little bit of that decay going on, and then also certain abilities that use momentum, but the ability to climb back up quickly. So it's I think it's going to be a cool resource that feels good once you kind of get in a flow and get a good feel for it. Okay, so that's not actually toggling auto attack. That is something we shall have to remedy. Out of range. The range feels too short to me. Let me see if I can Hmm. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, for a short bow range, that feels decent. For longbow, definitely. I don't know. It feels a little too short. It was a little too short for longbow, but it's close. See, what would be cool is when it goes out of range like that. If it wanders out of range, that you go like you've got it, up, held. That you kind of lower it back down to that relaxed state like that. When it goes out of auto attack range, that would be nice. That'd be a nice like visual indicator. Yeah. You guys want to see something cool? No. No. Let's see anything cool. Oh, I found the issue with... Oh, I also inadvertently found the issue with Swift Shot's momentum gain. So there's that. And then I would like to see here if I can set it up to turn auto attack on. Let's see if this works real quick. Yeah, don't bring any of that cool stuff around here. Come on. Don't. Right. Shinraz RPG, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for being here. Okay. So now Swift Shot should not give me full momentum. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we're looking for right there. Perfect. That's a nice ramp up. That's a nice ramp up. And it did turn on auto attack. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Did it? Yes. Beautiful. Now we're cooking. All right. Hey. Whoop. I'm a little excited there. Let's turn on Bard speed for a second. This isn't the cool thing I was talking about, but I forgot about that ping. Yes. Yes. That is awesome. That was slow compared to the Vanguard Bard. Fair. Fair enough. Fair enough. If you know anything about me, you know that I've not played Vanguard, so... I'd like to. I would like to. Let's see. Is that legal while working at BR? It's frowned upon. I'll say that. It's frowned upon. Heavily frowned upon. But, you know. That's what it is. This cave still scares you and it's low level. Yeah, well, once we get through these upcoming balance and changes and whatnot, it's going to be just wait till you get in Halnir Cave as well. My goodness. Halnir Cave might help you not be as scared of this place. We'll see. It is vibey though, I'll tell you that. Kuros, okay, so you've actually experienced Halnir then, yeah? Nice. Chris Frozen, they will get throwing daggers. Actually, rogues can use short bows too. So, but yeah, for the vibey rogues amongst us, yes, they will get throwing daggers. Now they're not. I would not plan on them having throwing daggers right at the start of next season, but they're coming. Sure. Okay. Let's see. Ooh, hey, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. What a guy. Let's say your group is cleared to here. Are you ready to take the journey? Don't mind me. Just a little rat. It eventually will be a ferret. We don't have a ferret model right now, but so it's a little rat for now. Just a little guy. Is that not sick? It does not aggro. No. It's just a rat, you know? Now, yes, when we get like things like sight and stuff, like improved vision and better low light vision and stuff like that, it will have those benefits as well. Yeah, but everybody loves rats. It's true. People just can't get enough of them. But you can still, you can target things. You can target things that your player can't see. Consider them. Get a gauge for, and it's actually, feeding you back consider information to your players, so you know. It's a really cool ability. And as cool as it is, it gives you a little taste of what it's going to be like when you see the Hawk Scout for the first time, Yeah, having traps that these little scouts are impacted by would be a good call. Having to stay away from those traps, keep out of it. Yeah, it is. It's like the Eye of Zom, exactly right. It's like an Eye of Zom, but it's meant to give you be a little more vibey. And then we took the Eye of Zom and we evolved it with the Hawk Scout. So that's really where it's going to start to feel like, wow, this is really cool. I can't wait. I cannot wait for you guys to see that. Let me check something real quick. And the ferret ride the hawk. That's a fantastic idea. I don't know why we hadn't thought of that, to be honest. Can you imagine? And then it's just this like, it's this just unearthly shrieking sound they're both letting out. The hawk, the ferret, they're just flying straight down onto your enemy, shrieking. Blood curdling. Is that what they were called? Otto and Pato? Really? Man, I remember seeing that movie when I was young. I'm thinking it was so cool. You know, one of the things I'm low-key excited about is having a slot for your torch that doesn't take up a primary slot, and then having an animation where you're holding the torch out in front of you and running and walking and standing with it out in front of you. I don't know, I'm like super low-key excited about that, which is a total paradoxical thing to say. I am incredibly low-key excited about it. I am extremely slightly excited about it. But I guess low key actually doesn't mean slightly anymore, does it? Doesn't low key mean like I'm trying to be cool about it, but in reality I'm like really hyped? I don't know. I don't know. So engage is bugged right now. But withdraw needs to have some visual improvements done, but it is now working, and it properly, like, the point of withdraw is it's meant to get you out of combat, to get you like good distance away from the target quickly, and then your next ranged ability after that is a guaranteed critical hit, which, you know, is really good obviously for momentum generation. So that's working, and I'll show you with like a withdraw into a swift shot. But the way withdraw looks right now, it needs to be faster, and it needs to be a little further than it is at the moment. So here's what it looks like right now. You know what I mean? It's like, okay. But when you do that and you land, my next ranged ability, I have that 30-second cooldown, so if I use Swift Shot right after that, boom, it's a guaranteed crit, which, you know, is more impressive with a higher damage bow and arrow, but it is what it is. Now, if we went with something like aim to kill, this is a friggin' powerhouse. So we wanted to try this. So pop, fighting melee range, withdraw. I'm not high enough level to use it, so hold on. Love it when things are nice and anticlimactic. I'm going to absolutely shred this thing before I even have a chance to show it, but it's okay. So pop, withdraw, boom. Didn't crit though. I was a little bit concerned actually about aim to kill and ferocious assault and fray because they're multi-hit abilities and how initiative would handle multi-hit abilities. So it obviously didn't consume it. Whereas if we had used Swift Shot right after that, I'm sure it would have. Swift Shot is like works flawlessly, but it's just that single hit. So yeah. Can we auto crit out of Shadow Walk, please? Didn't we have? I thought we had something like that. Maybe it was like a mastery that we got rid of. Something about I know there was at least a damage bonus out of Shadow Walk. I don't know if it was a guaranteed crit or not, but just bear in mind, Chris, and all of you other rogue enthusiasts, that rogue, I should say, Ranger is going to need some balancing. There may be some areas. Hey, Butch Under, sorry I missed your hello. Good evening to you as well. It's going to need some balancing. It's going to need some smoothing out, and rogues, may in turn continue to get some bumps. So the improvements that Mark made to Shadowfall, that will be in with the next patch for rogues, because the scroll wasn't on a vendor and now it is. So I believe it's at level 14 that you get Shadowfall, and that is a really nice bump in your damage, and some cool setups that you can do with Shadowfall. So that'll be nice. So let's see. Yeah, so if I'm up here, withdraw, and then I swift shot, that's critting as usual. And sometimes I can get aim to kill to use the initiative buff, but I'm wondering if it's just because it's happening to crit and not because it's actually working with the ability like it's supposed to. But we'll get it.